Allin, a so-called reality rocker who did indeed defecate on stage.
Guilty of disorderly conduct, or was he simply exercising his First Amendment rights?
The defense argued Allin was exercising his right of free expression.
This trial hinges on a constitutional question. Just how far can a performer stretch his right of free expression?
No, we have rules. We have certain levels of decency.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin Michael Allin, guilty of disorderly conduct as charged in the complaint.
King of the underground of rock and roll, and by them condemning me, what they're doing is condemning the whole underground scene in general, and we can't be stopped, and I won't be stopped. I'm the king of the underground of rock and roll, and by them condemning me, what they're doing is condemning the whole underground scene in general, and we can't be stopped, and I won't be stopped.
While he obviously disagreed with the verdict, GG Allin showed little emotion when it was read.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin Michael Allin, guilty of disorderly conduct as charged in the complaint.
Bunch of narrow-minded, hypocritical puppets of society trying to kill rock and roll, and they can't do it.
The defense argued Allin was exercising his right of free expression when he defecated on stage and threw feces into the audience. But in his closing argument, Assistant District Attorney Michael Steinhoffel said First Amendment protection only goes so far.
No, we have rules. We have certain levels of decency.
But Allin maintains there can be no limits in rock and roll.
My body is the rock and roll temple. My flesh, my blood, my fluids, it's like a communion to my people.
This is the rock and roll temple right here. Elvis moved his hips. GG Allin moved his bowels. Like Elvis, Allin says he's simply ahead of his time. GG is actually Kevin Michael Allin, a so-called reality rocker who did indeed defecate on stage during a performance at Milwaukee's Odd Rock Cafe in 1989. For that, he was arrested for disorderly conduct, and today the case went to trial. His attorney is using a free speech defense. He says the act by Allin and his band, the Toilet Rockers, was an expression of art.
The intent is, as you'll see from the evidence, to send a message about society generally, and about the nature of rock and roll.
Since that infamous night, the Odd Rock Cafe has closed its doors and the Toilet Rockers have disbanded. But there is a videotape that graphically features GG Allin's performance here that night.
What is meant by indecent? What is meant by abusive?
That's precisely what the jury in this case will be asked to decide after they witness that encore performance of GG Allin and the Toilet Rockers. Alan May, Channel 12 News, Milwaukee.
And Milwaukee jurors decide if it's rock and roll or a criminal act. The 6 o'clock news on News Channel 4 coming along next. Is he guilty of disorderly conduct, or was he simply exercising his First Amendment rights? We want to warn you there are some graphic details in this story because testimony began this afternoon in the trial of a rock singer who defecated on stage at a Milwaukee show. John Hellman is just back from court with details on what's happened today. John?
Well, Mike, this trial hinges on a constitutional question. Just how far can a performer stretch his right of free expression? While others disagree, Kevin Michael Allin maintains he stayed within his legal boundaries. The jury's interpretation will be critical in this case because the evidence is hardly debatable. The performance in question was captured on videotape. This is Kevin Michael Allin, better known as GG Allin. A fan shot this tape of him performing at the Odd Rock Cafe back in February of 1989. Jurors watched the tape this afternoon. They saw a man exposing and fondling himself, defecating on stage, throwing feces into the audience. Was it art, or was it a crime?
What you will find out is that people, again, are there. They knew of him. They expected just what he might do, and he didn't let them down to some extent.
In his opening argument, defense attorney Peter Goldberg argued that Allin did not engage in abusive conduct and did not provoke a disturbance. But Assistant DA Michael Steinhoffel said First Amendment protection only goes so far.
His conduct crossed the line. It was a crime. And the Constitution doesn't somehow save it.
Now, the first witness today was the Kenosha man who shot that videotape you saw. He said that he had seen Allin do the same things that he did at the Milwaukee show at other venues earlier, and he said that those who attended the Milwaukee show knew what they were getting into when they went, Mike.
I must say that is one of the more bizarre trials that we have seen in quite some time. How long is this thing going to go on?
Well, it looks like it'll go on at least the rest of the week in Judge John D'Amato's court, his court in the courthouse, and there are at least 5 witnesses to be called by the defense, so it may stretch a little longer than that.
Okay, thank you, John.
On stage, he began to throw his feces at the audience. And now, 2 years later, Kevin Michael Allin is getting his day in court here. Dennis Ferrier has more. Long hair and Fu Manchu no more. The new Kevin Allin is a skinhead. Allin is on trial for disorderly conduct. In February of 1989, Allin and the Toilet Rockers sent an audience at the Odd Rock Cafe running for cover. Trousers around his ankles. Allin pelted patrons with his poo.
This is the rock and roll temple right here. Look here about it.
Milwaukee police felt otherwise, and Allin was arrested. Allin's attorney calls this the Milwaukee Mapplethorpe case.
What he has done is performed with an intent to send a message, with an intent, as you'll see from the evidence, to send a message about society generally, and about the nature of rock and roll. Rock and roll at its inception was rebellious, and our client, I believe, is going to take the position that it's become institutionalized, it's become commercialized.
Allin's fans say he's a shock rocker. He calls that an overstatement.
I call it reality. It's just taking what happens out in the streets and everyday world and putting it on the stage. That's all, you know. Don't hear about it. I mean, what Milwaukee calls a crime, they're actually full of not a crime at all. You know, people want to break down barriers in rock and roll, that's our business.
Some, however, don't consider this a First Amendment case. Shake Hall owner Peter Jess says he supports rock and roll on the edge. But GG Allin?
He's sort of over the cliff, I would think. I don't think that's really, it's sort of a weak defense, I would think, on, art. That sort of goes beyond the normal, artistic value, especially when you have fans in the audience that don't really expect that, that kind of bizarreness, She was noted for being a little bizarre, but something like that, no one should be subjected to in a public place, and, I don't think really sits well.
Fans Fans of GG Allin tell us that what he did here that night at the Odd Rock Cafe is nothing new, that he's done the same thing over and over with 10 or 15 different bands. Once, he even took a microphone and slammed it into his clenched mouth, breaking 6 of his own teeth. The jury will get a chance to watch a tape of GG Allin's concert. It was taped that night. Allin says before this is over, he will make a dramatic statement. I'm going to back up for that one. Dennis Ferrier for the 9 o'clock magazine news.
If convicted, Allin could spend 90 days in jail. He just got out of jail in Michigan after serving time for assault and battery.
Music might be called offensive, but is it a criminal offense? Authorities call it disorderly conduct. Whatever it is, it's one of the strangest cases to make its way through a Milwaukee County courtroom in recent memory. Musician Kevin Michael Allin is the central figure in the case. Allin was busted at the Odd Rock Cafe more than 2 years ago when he defecated on stage, threw that material at his audience, and repeatedly exposed himself. Allin says that's part of his act. Free speech, he says.
There are no barriers in underground rock and roll. That's only for the corporate bands.
A jury will now decide if Allin's performance was art or a crime.
We'll wrestle with what, by most accounts, is a pretty disgusting case. It centers on this man, rock singer Kevin GG Allin. He's charged with disorderly conduct because on stage 2 years ago, he allegedly defecated and threw the feces into the audience. His defense? It's free expression, part of his act.
There are no barriers in underground rock and roll. That's only for the corporate bands.
It may be offensive, it may be disagreeable, but free speech isn't supposed to be agreeable.
Jurors will see a videotape of Allin's performance before they decide. Allin could serve 90 days in jail if convicted and could pay a $1,000 fine.
Here's whether a local rock singer went too far. That too, when we come back. Calls it reality art. Others call it indecent behavior.
A Milwaukee jury will get to decide in a trial that started today. If you remember the Odd Rock Cafe, you probably remember the man arrested there for defecating on stage and simulating sex acts. That man was in court today, and Allin May was there.
There are no barriers in underground rock and roll. That's only for the corporate bands.
This is the rock and roll temple right here. Elvis moved his hips. GG Allin moved his bowels. Like Elvis, Allin says he's simply ahead of his time. GG is actually Kevin Michael Allin, a so-called reality rocker who did indeed defecate on stage during a performance at Milwaukee's Odd Rock Cafe in 1989. For that, he was arrested for disorderly conduct, and today the case went to trial. His attorney is using a free speech defense. He says the act by Allin and his band, the Toilet Rockers, was an expression of art.
With an intent, as you'll see from the evidence, to send a message about society generally, and about the nature of rock and roll.
Since that infamous night, the Odd Rock Cafe has closed its doors and the Toilet Rockers have disbanded. But there is a videotape that graphically features GG Allin's performance here that night.
What is meant by indecent? What is meant by abusive?
That's precisely what the jury in this case will be asked to decide after they witness that encore performance of GG Allin and the Toilet Rockers. Allin May, Channel 12 News, Milwaukee.
Testimony in the trial is expected to begin tomorrow.
Does the First Amendment cover all freedoms of expression? Here's a story that may change your mind.
Streets and everyday world, put it on the stage. That's all, yeah.
Allin's fans say he's a shock rocker. He calls that an overstatement.
I call it reality. It's just taking what happens out in the streets and everyday world, putting it on the stage. That's all, yeah. Don't hear about it. I mean, what Milwaukee calls a crime, they're actually full of not a crime at all. You know, people want to break down barriers in rock and roll, that's our business.
Some, however, don't consider this a First Amendment case.
People paid $5 a head to see this performance of a song called Bite It, You Scum. Someone in the audience videotaped it. And today, a Milwaukee jury got a free encore.
But the price singer GG Allin paid was a disorderly conduct charge. Allin was busted after performing this show at the now closed Odd Rock Cafe 2.5 years ago. Besides exposing himself and simulating sex acts, Allin defecated on stage.
Our position is that Mr. Allin is not being prosecuted because of the nature of his music, the lyrics, his personal beliefs, being prosecuted for his conduct. His conduct crossed the line, it was a crime, and the Constitution doesn't somehow save it.
Allin's attorney claims the performance is protected as free speech. He says the audience that went to the show that night got exactly what they paid money to see.
He sometimes throws his feces, correct? Yes. And you would discuss with him that he sometimes exposes his genitals, correct? And his penis, correct? His bottom. Yeah.
A newspaper music critic who testified today called GG Allin's act an example of trash rock. The prosecutor is more inclined to just call it trash. The question is, can one person's trash be another person's art? Allin May, Channel 12 News, Milwaukee.
GG Allin is expected to testify a little later this week.
Decide a rather tricky legal question, one involving a very unusual concert performance. It happened in February of 1989 and featured this man, Kevin Michael Allin, better known as GG Allin, an alternative rock singer. A fan videotaped the performance, and today that tape was shown to a jury. It must now decide if Allin is guilty of disorderly conduct. He's accused of defecating during a performance and throwing feces into the audience.
The feces were thrown so far and so hard that they went all the way to the back wall, hit a doorman who was in the back.
But was Allin's performance a crime or art? His attorney maintains it was art to those who attended the show, although he concedes they may be in the minority.
But it is a minority that is part of this community, and it is a minority that enjoys it and to whom it speaks and has a message.
The GG Allin trial resumes in the morning.
So we more or less just watched and enjoyed.
Fans of Milwaukee's most controversial performer coming to his defense today. Good evening. Two witnesses testified today that they thought it was funny when singer GG Allin defecated on stage in a Milwaukee nightclub. But the police certainly weren't laughing. Allin is now on trial charged with disorderly conduct. John Wellman was in court for the third day of this very unusual case.
No one denies that GG Allin defecated on stage and threw feces into the audience. In fact, the act was captured by an amateur photographer. But was it a crime? Allin told this police officer
he had performed at the Odd Rock Cafe, that he had defecated on stage, and that it was his constitutional right to do so.
But Allin was arrested that night, charged with disorderly conduct.
I was kind of out of it because why was I getting arrested to begin with? What was happening here? Why was this guy handcuffing me? And you know, I'd just been through my show and I was tired, I was disillusioned, I'd been drinking.
Brad Pagel testified people who attended the show knew Allin had a reputation for defecating and throwing feces.
How did he respond? Some people, they were just laughing but wanting to get out of the way, but most it seemed like everyone enjoyed it.
Some of the feces landed in Pagel's wife's hair.
My husband cut it off and we saved it in a plastic baggie as a momentum.
But a security guard said others in the audience ran when the flinging began, and he saw nothing artistic about Allin's actions.
What would you have done if you'd have been hit by the feces?
There would have been, I think I would have confronted the individual that threw it.
While he did testify about his police statement, GG Allin did not take the witness stand in front of the jury. In explaining why, his attorney said the issue is not what Allin says today, but what he did in this building 2.5 years ago. John Hoyleman, News Channel 4.
The defense rested late today, and the GG Allin trial is expected to go to the jury tomorrow morning.
The feces were thrown so far and so hard that they went all the way to the back wall, hit a doorman who was in the back.
But was Allin's performance a crime or art? His attorney maintains it was art to those who attended the show, although he concedes they may be in the minority.
But it is a minority that is part of this community, and it is a minority that enjoys it and to whom it speaks and has a message.
The GG Allin trial resumes in the morning.
The First Amendment is a cornerstone of the United States, but should it protect an act as disgusting as the one musician GG Allin performed on stage?
Before that, though, the debate.
And some call it rock and roll, some call it vile and disgusting. Soon a judge will decide.
We have blue-nose authorities, thought police, telling us what we can and can't do.
Plain vulgarity. That's the prevailing question in punk rocker GG Allin's disorderly conduct case. Victoria Ray tells us tonight the jury took a second look at a 1989 performance where Allin defecated on stage and then threw it at the crowd.
Punk rocker Kevin Michael Allin, better known as GG Allin, appeared in Milwaukee County Court for the third day this week to face disorderly conduct charges. The charges stem from a 1989 performance at the now defunct Odd Rock Cafe. Jurors asked to see a videotape of Allin's performance for a second time today. The tape shows Allin exposing and fondling himself, belching, defecating, and then throwing his feces at the crowd and simulating oral sex with a microphone, all before he performed his first song.
It may not be something I'd go to see, it may not be something that most of the jury would go to see, but he had a legitimate message to convey, and there are obviously people who wanted to hear it.
The prosecution says Allin went over the line with his performance, but Goldberg says Allin is protected by the First Amendment right to free speech, and people should be allowed to see and hear him.
People are entitled to hear basically what they want, so long as no one is hurt. And you're not hurt by ideas. You may be offended by ideas, but offense can make you stop and think.
Witnesses for the defense testified today they weren't offended by Allin's antics.
There was a pretty good stench that came, and that was more or less the shock more than anything else.
Okay, what, if anything, did you do in response to the stench?
Nothing. I've got a small child and I'm used to odors and things like that.
One witness said she cut the feces out of her hair and still has it, saved in a plastic bag. GG Allin would not comment on his case today, but told me he will be making a statement tomorrow. Allin's trial continues tomorrow morning. The prosecution has one more witness to call, and then closing arguments will be heard. If convicted, Allin could face 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. Victoria Ray for the 9 o'clock Nightly News.
Allin's attorney, Peter Goldberg, says if his client does not win, he will appeal this case to the Supreme Court if he has to.
Controversial GG Allin has now told his side of the story.
Allin is the hardcore rock singer who's charged with disorderly conduct. He's accused of defecating on stage and throwing feces into the audience. The incident occurred 2.5 years ago at a now defunct rock club. Allin maintains he was exercising his constitutional right of artistic expression.
I am the epitome of hardcore rock and roll.
Two people who attended the show said they got what they expected and thought it was funny. An expert witness also testified on Allin's behalf today.
I am continually shocked, and I find some art hard to bear, but it makes me reflect on myself and my own values and where I stand in the world. And for that, I think it serves a moral function.
But the prosecution claims Allin's conduct created a disturbance. Closing arguments will be heard in the morning, and there could be a jury verdict by the end of the day.
Kevin Michael Allin, a so-called reality rocker who did indeed defecate on stage.
Was he guilty of disorderly conduct, or was he simply exercising his First Amendment rights?
The defense argued Allin was exercising his right of free expression.
This trial hinges on a constitutional question. Just how far can a performer stretch his right of free expression?
No, we have rules. We have certain levels of decency. We, the jury, find the defendant, Kevin Michael Allin, guilty of disorderly conduct as charged in the complaint.
King of the underground of rock and roll, and by them condemning me, what they're doing is condemning the whole underground scene in general, and we can't be stopped, and I won't be stopped.
charging for microphone story. What's that? I got no mic. I never had that happen in my entire life. Yeah, but not like that. Reputation out now. You should start out singing it. Alright, now let's sound check. Let's just sound check. We're really excited.
GG Allin. We're gonna put on one hell of a motherfucking show. Ooh. Don't support your Milwaukee police. They're not good for you. Of course. Same thing. No, this fight. You know what I think we ought to do is just postpone the whole night for the one fucking show. I don't want to do two shows. No fucking way, huh?
No one will show up for the second show. Don't worry about it.
Do this motherfucker. He's cute. Alright. You're in the mouth of my dad, Gigi. I'm his fucking son that they found in a fucking ditch somewhere off 7 Mile Road. Alright! Yeah, right! Steve, watch out. We'll never do two stars. That's right, baby. We're together finally. Oh, you bitch. Alright, I know.
fuck that man. So, hope you didn't pay too much tonight.
Ha ha, you fucking dick!
We're gonna do a 10-minute all ages show and 110 minutes over 21 because they won't give us no fucking beer. So don't blame us. Blame the man behind the bar. Where'd my beer go? Steal my beer. Watch out, girl. Your boyfriend's gonna want to. Trust me, they will. Trust me, they will. Well, we have no fucking band. So we're gonna start the countdown. We got 10 minutes. So when the band gets here, maybe we'll do like 5 minutes.
Where's the fucking band?
We'll see. Seems like there's more people over there in the fucking bar right now. I'm gonna go over there and look. Hey! Hey! What the fuck, am I black or what? Don't want to come in here and see the show? Is that it? You're gonna stand out there? I don't have to do a fucking show.
Come on, GG, go!
I do not have to do a fucking show.
Go ahead, you got a whole shitload of cords. Yo!
Good. I'm not gonna do a fucking show if you're gonna stand in there. Take that to heart. Let's everybody come on out, come on! GG! You can't stand the fucking smell and get your money back at the fucking door.
Ow! Yeah!
You gotta move the shutters in the other room.
Get on! Get the chick!
Where's the fucking show?
Right here, pal! You went to New York!
It's not the pool table. It's not the fucking bar. I'm trying to find it.
It ain't here, go home! You got any beer?
Yeah, give me a fucking beer too, right? Let's do it. Give me a beer.
Band,
You know, fucking band. Well, you know what they say? You know what they say? You never get a fucking second chance. You never get a fucking second chance from me. Ever!
band's in the fucking bar, I'll go get him.
The band's in the fucking bar! Where the fuck I should be! But I fucking gotta be here with a goddamn bunch of fucking sissies!
Come on, let's go get him.
Pass that bottle! Pass that bottle!
I ain't going nowhere. I think they're still down there, aren't they? I right there. Where are they? I know they're not.
I ain't got a band, but I don't need a band. No, I don't need a band. I never need a speak for what I'm thinking right now. I don't need a band. Spoken word! I don't want no fucking drumbeat, motherfucker. Don't make me throw this microphone stand at the drawer. I don't need a band, and I don't need a song, and I don't need... let's see. I don't need that bitch over there. No, don't need that bitch over there. She looks like my ex-wife. No, I don't need that bitch over there. And, let me see, is there a girl in here that's a little bit fat or something? Maybe a cute face, kind of fat? I don't see any fucking girls in here. No, that wouldn't work. Because she actually looks like the fucking girl that I got pregnant. I left her already too. And could be oh, it's the fucking lights in my goddamn eyes. You look like my brother, you might do. Where are the girls? I can't figure it out. Show me where you are. I see one over there. She's another guy. That doesn't matter too much to me. Not really. I don't mind cheating on a fucking man. I mean, come on. Who's got better legs than this? Come on. Really? Who smells better than I do? I stand back there like this is a fucking big joke to you, but let me tell you, motherfucker.
They're here.
Yeah, you there? They are fucking here, motherfucker. You think they're fucking here? They're fucking here! They're fucking here! And don't make fun of me, motherfucker! They're fucking here! I'm fucking here! I'm fucking here! Fuck ya! Fuck ya! Fuck ya! You're fucking here! You're fucking here! You're fucking here!
This show is done.
Bullshit with me! I am fucking here! Yeah! Make a fucking joke about this shit! What? You! Take your fucking show and shove it up your ass! He's leaving? He's going home. Yep. JJ! Go ahead, G. It's all right. First night, go ahead. We'll do a second show, but I'm not doing one right now. The second show. Kevin, go ahead. I would pay that one. Go downstairs. We're just going to let's just go downstairs and discuss this shit.
Go downstairs. Come on. I don't know. Wild? Chicago show was a lot better. What happened to the body? We do a same thing either way, really. I don't think people are gonna dig it. Yeah. Play. Yeah, but I mean, the second show is what? 10 o'clock?
10:30. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to make it a short 7. I mean, it's like people didn't seem to like what we're doing. I don't know.
We didn't fucking do anything.
Right now.
The band never even got to the stage.
Well, it happened the same way without the man or with the man.
Okay, let's do this.
Well,
we can kick it for a while.
Well, let's do a very short set.
Everyone's waiting for the band to go on and play.
Well, we want to play. We want to get paid. We want this thing to go over, but it doesn't seem to be. You know, nobody seems to be into it. Nobody seems to really be. We can kick out the.
I think with the music, the people might get into it a little bit better.
Kick it out, GG.
What are we gonna do? We're not gonna do the whole set.
GG, do half the set and do the whole set the second show.
GG.
Well, I don't know how long we're gonna.
I think with the music, people would get into it a lot more.
Do 25 minutes.
I don't even think we can do 25 minutes. Maybe 15 or 20.
I can go. I tell you what, just go up there and fucking do it.
Just start and see what happens. If you get a bad reaction, then quit.
Just go up there and
Yeah,
fucking
after
do
20
it.
minutes.
What
25.
the fuck, kill us to do it, man.
I'm not worried about that.
Right,
Least my fucking worries about them doing anything to us.
Fucking not going, man.
I wish we could just do one fucking show and do it at the end of the night. I don't think I mean, nobody's going to. I don't think it's going to be any different of a crowd.
Well, there'll be different people. People here for a drinking show. See, the shitty thing is, last week we had 120 people here.
Did you put out flyers for this show?
Sure.
Around Milwaukee?
Sure.
I don't know.
A lot of people, you know.
Come on and do something. Just go up there and do a couple songs, and fuck it, that's the first show, and then we'll go to the bar and we'll have some drinks, and we'll do the second show.
Well, is Bert going to play a second show? Because Bert said he doesn't want to do the second show.
He is? Okay then. What do you think? Come on. Just fucking do it.
I'll go plug in and
okay.
See what we got. Do I have a microphone up there? Or? Practice for the second show.
3 days. to do one more. And then if you're over 21, maybe you can see us do the whole show. Come pound on it. Actually, there really is no show. It's whatever the fuck we want to do. Everybody in here under 21, I doubt it. It's about the high school girls. And I don't even want to look at you.
But I haven't eaten in a week.
Just go down to the mission and eat a burrito.
I haven't eaten since I ate today for like the first time since I got to town.
Well, so I guess we're gonna get to see some dung. Some GG.
Well, if I don't shit, you'll see something anyway. I don't know.
With a burn on the edge.
Yum, 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 yum.
Somebody buy more hamburgers. More burritos.
Just keep buying me food, I'll shit.
Go buy him a hamburger. What the fuck?
I've heard stories about rolling around in your shit and eating it and shoving the microphone up your ass. What's the point?
I'm just trying to throw shit at the people because that's the way I see them. You know, I don't really like people that much. I'm not very social. I'm not, you know, particularly up there to entertain them. I'm kind of there to make them my target. As far as I'm concerned, they're my enemy.